G'day Dan and Josh at the Acoustic Centre. We have one that's well overdue today, Joshy, I feel. Here in Australia, we are blessed to have some incredible boutique guitar builders, luthiers. Here in Victoria alone, we have some incredible builders.
Yep.
This is one of them, Mr. David Worthy. We want to show off two of his guitars today. Dave is based on the outskirts of Melbourne near a little town called Cockatoo, which is up in the green rolling hills, up where the Puffing Billy train wanders along. Belgrave, beautiful part of the world. Dave has been building guitars for us for years. He builds exclusively for us. He does private builds as well, of course. But we absolutely adore his guitars. We think they are incredible. Kicking off with the Talisman, a shape that Dave's really claimed as his own.
Yep.
This is kind of the quintessential Worthy model.
Yep.
This one is Engelmann spruce over ebony on the back and sides.
That is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, when you get up close to that, you can see the grain in it.
Yeah. It's very dark, but there is some beautiful grain in that guitar.
Yeah, not a timber combination you see often. No. Ebony is a real surprise package. It's a great sounding timber. It's dense, it's heavy, but with an extra light top like that, it's a beautiful sound. Talk us through it, Joshy.
Okay, so the Talisman is a small jumbo, according to Dave. A jumbo generally is more of a pear-shaped guitar. So unlike a Dreadnought shape, you've got a smaller pinched-in waist, so that pear shape to it tends to have a little bit more bass response and nice clarity in the top. So if you're someone who's a fan of a triple O or an OM or any fingerstyle guitar like that, you know, an 808 Maton, which is similar to a double O.
It just sounds incredible.
Amazing sounding guitar, and I love the way that he braces these guitars. I've said this quite a few times. It feels like every guitar, like it's like a tuned drum top, but he always feels like you can just feel the top taking off. And some of my favorite guitars often have that heavier, denser timber back and sides, and they tend to project forward with a bit more brightness and clarity and projection in a small body. One of my favourite guitars, Double O Sky from Santa Cruz. So I would compare that guitar to this guitar in the way it's got clarity and focus and it pushes forward. The other thing is the ebony on the back of the headstock there.
Always love that.
Beautiful touch.
Goto 510s.
We've always talked about how difficult it is to create a beautiful headstock.
Yeah, I love his headstock.
Yeah, so
I love his logo from a distance. I love a logo that you're not really sure what it is from a distance. When you get up close, it's the Worthy logo. Lovely colour in that logo. I always thought it was just mother of pearl, but it must be power or abalone. There's a lovely flash of colour in there.
The bridge is its own shape. It's sort of like a belly bridge, but when you look at it up close, love the way that he shapes the bridge pins to be in sort of a smiley face.
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
And his bridges slope backwards, and he's slotted each string slot backwards or ramped it downwards, so you get a nice break angle over the saddle. So the strings go back and down and back. So you're not going to lose that break angle over the years over the saddle, which is a nice thing to see. And something we point out a lot that we both love. It's not for everyone, of course, but we love it. Nothing on the fretboard.
Yes, thank you. Not a marker to be seen, just always a classy look. I love his rosettes. He often does a timber rosette, often uses Australian timbers.
Yeah.
This is Mallee Burl.
Mallee Burl.
Yep.
Which is stunning.
It's a beautiful look.
It's incredible.
Beautiful pinstriping on the sides and on the front.
And the other thing we were going to talk about is the neck. Inside the neck, of course, he uses a carbon fibre reinforcement rod, which can flex, but it tends to keep the neck in more of a stable position through, different weather, climatic changes, and, if you're travelling all over Australia or the world, the guitar is going to go through a lot. So if you like a straighter neck, it will tend to stay straighter. If you like standard relief, it'll stay in that position longer than other guitars because of that extra reinforcement.
Give us another taste, Joshy. I've got another one for you. It's the unbelievable David Worthy Talisman. Such a loved guitar in our shop. There's, well, one of the guys in the store has one. Another one of the guys that works there will tell you every day of the week that this is the best guitar
That's true.
in the shop.
He does.
Yeah.
Stop telling us that. That's
They
true.
are
No, we like
incredible.
hearing
Yes.
our dear friend Chris harp on about this guitar. Because
Unbelievable
it's
guitars.
a ridiculous guitar.
Okay, I present another worthy, Joshy. This is really something special. It's a
Okay.
slope shoulder dread that was built as part of a set of 3 guitars, all with the same timbers, Engelmann spruce on the top, and back and sides, Brazilian rosewood. Check that out.
I love the way he book matched that. Incredible. Yeah, it might be difficult to see on the camera there because it's so dark, but that is a beautiful looking piece of timber, that's for sure.
Let's have a taste of this one. It is so warm and inviting.
Big old E chord. That's great.
That is an unbelievable sounding guitar.
Yeah. Yeah, incredible.
I love builders, boutique builders that can create their own tone or sound, and I really think Dave Worthy's done that. And I think the thing I think of with his guitars is the warmth of the sound. All of them, no matter small or large.
Yeah, and the spongy thing that we talk about all the time, which is there's no harsh edges to this guitar. It's got clarity, but there's nothing harsh in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was part of a run of 3 guitars, all in Engelmann and Brazilian. He built a little Parlor and a Talisman. They both sold. This one's still available, which was my favourite of the lot, actually, but it's still here. Ringed Gidgee rosette on this one, Joshy.
Yep.
Beautiful look.
Holy,
Excuse me.
holy grail timber.
Yeah, it's just incredible. Beautiful binding on it when you get up close. That is a masterpiece, that guitar.
We were reading that, particularly the Talisman, really great tuned down, which is what he loves about his guitars too. Nice and tight still. Yeah, it's like a piano.
Unbelievable guitar. There you have it. That's a couple of guitars from David Worthy, one of our favourite Australian builders. Another thing worth mentioning is the price of these guitars. Jump on our website and check them out. I can guarantee you will be surprised at just how well priced these guitars are compared to some other boutique builders. And for something like that in Brazilian rosewood, it's actually quite astonishing. Always a pleasure to have these guitars. We absolutely love them. I think that's about it, Joshy.
Yep.
Take us out with a few chords.
Nice.
Love it.